What's up, everybody? Chef Hesh here with a really quick and easy recipe for you. I've got some pork chops. Really nice looking pork chops. I'm waiting to eat these things. They're gonna be so good. I'm gonna make a nice little marinade, and then I'm gonna grill these suckers. And we're gonna eat them with some mashed potatoes and some green beans, keeping it nice and simple tonight. Chef Lynn and I have had a long day today, so we're gonna keep it simple. But this marinade, not only is it a marinade, but we can turn this into a pan sauce. So I'm gonna reserve my leftover marinade when I'm done, and add a little bit of butter, and make it into a sauce that I'm gonna put right over these pork chops, and I'm gonna put it over my potatoes. They're faker potatoes. I don't generally use those, but it's been a long day, so faker it is. I've got my Kickazz spice blend here, coming soon. Salt and pepper, steak sauce, and Worcestershire sauce. A little bit of olive oil. Now that's it. I'm going to mix this together. I'm going to rub these things down. I'm going to throw them in this bowl here. Hit them with a little spatula. Yeah, I know, it's not my normal spatchy, but he's having a new face put on him at the moment, so I'm going to use this guy. It's my stand-in, if you will. Mix them around in this bowl. I'm going to stick them in the fridge for about an hour, maybe two, and grill these suckers. So give me a second here, and I'll show you exactly how we're going to mix this up. This is very, very simple. We're literally going to add some oil to a bowl. As much or as little as you like. I would recommend probably about 1/6 of a cup. I mean, is that even a measurement? I don't know. Give your Worcestershire sauce a little shake there. Dump that in. Oh yes. That's going to be delicious. And, you know, steak sauce. I like Louisiana Supreme. It tastes like A1 with a little bit of kick to it. And I kind of prefer that. So yeah, I'm going to add about the same amount. A little bit of salt and pepper. So there we go. Pepper going in. A little bit of salt going in. Not very much. We don't need very much salt because we have Kickazz spice blend right here. And this, it's truly Kickazz. It's got everything you need in it. So I'm just going to go ahead and sprinkle in a generous amount of that. I'm going to grab my stand-in spatchy, give it a little mix. I'm not using a blender or anything like that, just a spatula is perfectly fine. And we don't need a ton of this. We are going to make a pan sauce out of the remainder of this to kind of spoon over our pork chops and our potato. But that's pretty much it. It's super simple and super delicious. It takes you no time to make. At this point, you want to go ahead and just kind of like coat those pork chops. Make sure they're all nice and coated. Look at that, dripping with sauce. I've got 4 of them here, so I'm going to go ahead and continue to do all 4 of them. Then I'm going to cover this, and I'm going to stick this in the refrigerator for 1 to 2 hours. If you can do this overnight, do it overnight. But I'm hungry, so I'm going to do this in about 2 hours. So I'll be right back. I'm going to go ahead and finish these and stick them in the fridge, let them continue to marinate. And while they're marinating, I'm going to get my grill ready because I'm using a charcoal grill instead of a propane. And so I'm going to let that heat a little bit, get those coals ready. So while this is marinating, I'm going to prep my grill, and we'll see you in a few. One thing that you want to make sure to do is get your grill really, really good and hot. Give it a good brushing. Now, you don't want to keep it completely spick and span. You do want a little bit of char, I guess you could say, on it. It's flavor. It's the same reason why we don't scour our cast iron skillets. we just wipe them out and re-season them. But just give it a little brush, not too aggressively, and you're done. Now what we're going to do here is we're going to wait for our coals to actually stop being on fire and get super, super hot. You would think that they'd be at their hottest point right now because there's flames. No, they'll actually get hotter once there are no flames. They'll start turning white. You can see around here, I've got some ash going. That's what we want. Once I throw these chops down, they're going to cook very quickly. That's one of the reasons why we've been marinating them for 2 hours. Because they're going to cook really quick, so we're not going to have time to season them or anything like that. And the marinade actually imparts flavor. So just, quick little brush. Try not to, burn yourself. That's never fun. You see me do it all the time. And there you have it. So we'll be back in a few, and we'll throw these chops down, get them grilled, and I'll show you how to make the pan sauce. And, simple, delicious. We're using leftover marinade, a little bit of butter. That's it. Perfect. See you soon. As you can see here, our coals are nicely done. So we're just going to take our nicely marinated pork chops and we're going to throw them right down on the grill and just let them go. A few minutes, we're going to go ahead and rotate these so we get those nice cross-hatch grill marks on them. You can see that our marinade is really set in very well. We've let this go for a little while. That's it. We're going to let them grill, rotate, flip, grill, rotate again. Very simple. If you need any tips and tricks, let me know in the comments below, and I'll get back to you, and we'll get this going. The pan sauce itself is very simple. I used the leftover marinade, heat it up a little bit, and threw in some butter. That's it. It's literally the marinade and some butter. I might throw a little bit of cream in it if I wanted like a creamier sauce, but I don't. I kind of want this a little strong and biting because we're not going to smother everything in this sauce. You'll see in the thumbnail, it's not going to be absolutely covered in sauce, but you just add in a little bit of butter, stir it around until it melts, you're done. Give it a little taste. That's right where I want it. That's pretty much it. I mean, we've seen pork chops before on the grill. You can see I have yet to trim them, and look at those juices running all over the place. That's why I'm not cutting them. I don't want to lose those juices. I'm going to go ahead and trim, some of the fat off of these once, I'm done, as you can see. And then I'm just going to drizzle a little bit of sauce on the pork chop, a little bit on my mashed potatoes, have my green beans, call it a night. Didn't really take us very long to make this, and it's going to be extremely delicious and kick ass. So I encourage you, make this dish. Had a long hard day at work. Quick, easy, make it. If you don't want to grill it, you can do these in a pan. Doesn't matter. The key here is the sauce, and you know I'm a sauce lover. So we'll see you next time. Stay foodie.